Le'Veon Bell and the Pittsburgh Steelers failed to reach a contract agreement, and this was the final day to do that for the franchise tag, July 16th, and they failed to do so. It leads Le'Veon Bell's agent to say they done playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers after this season. It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. One time for the one time we grinding. And y'all know we do more than boxing, let the name fool. We do more than sports, music, entertainment, real, trill talk all the way around. And this battle been going on for a couple years. And the franchise tag is one of the worst things in sports, man. And if you don't know what the franchise tag is, let me elaborate on it. Franchise tag, you can use one of them per season on a particular player. I think it gives the player the top 5 average money at their position or something like that. So if the average money at their position is $15 million, then you get that. Then it go up next year or something like that. You go to the top 2 or 3 money the next year. You can't franchise a player more than 2 years, I believe it is. All right. And the franchise tag basically tags them for the average, whatever the average is of their position, top 5 for that one season. You can't walk away in free agency. They could tag one player, they could tag you one more year, and I think they could tag you 2 or 3 years, and after those 2 or 3 year period, you can walk away scot-free, And each year they tag you under the franchise tag, your price go way up, but it's only for one season, and most players don't like playing under. And Le'Veon Bell, this is the final season that he could be franchise tagged, and they didn't reach a deal, so his agent said they will not be back next year. And Le'Veon Bell has had his ups and downs as a Pittsburgh Steeler coming out of Michigan State University. He had some problems with weed, injuries, getting injured at the wrong time. But, most people rate him as the number 1 running back. I got him like 2 or 3. One of the best receiving backs out in the game. One of the best running backs with a very unique style, patient style. He was a bigger back coming to Michigan State because I'm a U of M fan, University of Michigan Go Blue. And I seen Le'Veon Bell play a lot. He was a bigger back, slimmed down when he got to the league and was more agile and is an all-around great back, So, it's been going on for years. I mean, he's seen Big Ben get paid. He's seen Antonio Brown get paid or whatever, and he feels like they don't value him. And I know the sticking point was like he wanted more than like $14 million, whatever the case was. And does he deserve it? Yeah, but a lot of these franchises don't put a premium price tag on running backs, even though running backs are coming back in style. They feel that they can get one in a draft and plug and play. In these drafts, you got Zeke Elliott, you got Christian McCaffrey, Leonard Fournette, Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon. It's been a hell of a run on running backs the last few seasons. And Pittsburgh feel like with Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown, and the rest of the bunch, they can just plug a running back in like James Conner they got behind him from Pittsburgh, who survived the health scare in college. They can just plug him in and get him a running mate, and they could just, do it by committee, And that's what it is, man. Le'Veon Bell is probably going to hit the market next season. He probably going to play totally different this season, or he might play ball out just to get that big contract somewhere. It's a thin line for him. If he balls out, he goes somewhere else and get a big contract. Also, if he balls out, he can get injured. So will he play scared or play scared to get injured? That's when you get injured. But I think he's just going to let the ball, let the chips fall where they may fall. It might be to the point where it's been so much disrespect, and even if Pittsburgh offer him what he wants after this season, he might just say, F it, man, I might go somewhere else, And, that's how they want to play ball. It's going to play ball, But on Le'Veon Bell, I just, I play ball this year, let the chips fall where they may fall and get my contract. I know he's a little bit older, but he has some injuries and off-the-field injury issues. But, I know a few teams that would love to have Le'Veon Bell, a few teams, Miami, I'm pretty sure New England not going to do that. I mean, it's going to teams out there, the Jets, Miami. I mean, the Green Bay Packers, they starting to become bigger spenders now that Ted Thompson is no longer the general manager. He moves on to a different role in the organization. It's going to be some teams out there, man. Most definitely. You could look at Houston, Texas could be another one, in the near future to give them that extra burst. So, if Pittsburgh is willing to trade him right now, it is what it is. But I think it's a power struggle, man. With these NFL owners and these GMs and stuff, it's a power struggle. They want to show Le'Veon who's boss and whatever. And at the end of the day, if he passes the test, they're gonna try to offer him some good money next season and see if he take it or not, or if he have a messed up season this year, Then they're going to try to plug him in. Watch what I tell you. They're going to try to, lowball him and say, well, nobody else wants you. We're going to give you this $5 million to play. We know you had a down season and you was injured. But if you ball out this season, they're going to try to retain his services. Watch what I tell you. If he had a career year this year, they're going to try to give him what he wants. And if I'm Le'Veon Bell, I'm still walking away. If I get that somewhere else or better, I'm gone. No Pittsburgh discount. I'm out of there, man. Because the way they treated him is total disrespect. He's been the best back in the league in most people's opinions the last few years. And when Big Ben is out there going haywire, throwing interceptions and shit, and Antonio Brown is cussing people out, Le'Veon Bell just come in that boy and do his job. And but like I said, the franchise tag is one of the worst things in sports. You give guys that at any given snap, their career can be over with. 1-year deals. These dudes want guaranteed money, front-loaded money for the first 2 or 3 years in the deal, and then it is what it is. The chips fall where they may fall, but they didn't want to do it, so Le'Veon Bell say moving on. I'm all for player rights and player getting their money, but it's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. Don't forget, we got the new college sports page popping off. You're into college football, college basketball, and a little bit of high school recruiting and high school sports as well. From across the nation, we're recruiting people to cover high school sports. So we're gonna have a nice little spread going there. The link's in the description. S1210 College Sports Most Wanted. It's under college link in my description. Also, Boxing Clinic and more is on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. That's in the description as well. Always articles and source links in the description. No fake news over here. You know what it is. And continue to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Also trying to get my brother the Cali Enigma Sports Network over 1,000 subs. So I'm going to leave his link under Cali channel link in the description. Please subscribe to his channel. And we moving, man. We moving. Hopefully Le'Veon Bell get it together. But don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon as well. So we upload and drop that heat. Also share the videos. The Box Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. We go.